And we're live.
Okay, are all our teams assembled? Hello, spectators and players. We who are managing the game are assembled. Rochelle, Queen of the Cabal, is our scorekeeper, and Ermin, King of the Buzzer, is our wingman, and I'm Bob Verini. I don't know what I'm king of, but I got the questions, and you have the responses. This is a match between Wrong Answer Pathologies, our red team, whose captain is Mike. Mike, can we get a wave? In fact, can we get a wave and a smile from the entire Wrong Answer Pathologies team? Here they are. Yep. No, that was a little premature there, Adam. Now we want to have a smile and a wave from Team 26, captained by Adam. And right now you only seem to have two players. Is that the case there, Adam?
Rhoda, we've got Rhoda on. She's still signing into the room, it looks like.
Okay.
Bob's eating on camera. Is that allowed according to Kaplan?
It's not allowed in the classroom, but in a somebody actually paid attention to some of my training.
Wait, we're not allowed to eat in the classroom.
No, it looks terrible, as you just noticed. It looks terrible if you're watching a teacher. And
I feel like students like me because I'm real and they can like relate to me on a totally inappropriate level.
Well, you know, I think there's levels of reality. You know, I could pick nits from my hair too, and that would be real as hell, but I don't think it'd be very appealing. No, it's been part of our training for a long time.
No, it's spiders from your hair. You got to get that right, Bob.
No, I let the spiders stay because, you know, they made a home for themselves, and
the spiders eat the nits.
That's right. Hi-ho the Dario, the spiders eat the nits. Well, anyway, you can tell we're very jaunty today because we have two very jaunty teams. We have some good clues. I think the players, you have all played before. Am I right? Both teams, Mike and Adam. So you know the new wrinkles in the game.
We have two of our teammates today have not played.
We have two newbies. Okay, then I'll go through it, and also for the spectators. In order to make it more equitable and to give everybody a chance to play, the rule this year is each player on a team may only buzz in up to 2 times per category. Now, we give the teams a few seconds when we've announced the category so that they can plan their strategy. Somebody, for instance, who is really terrific at football might want to lay out until the higher point clues coming up at the end, because we always go from 1 to 5 in the first round, 2 to 10 points in the second. If a teammate does buzz in a third time, as has happened a couple of times in the tournament, the team will lose those points and the other team will have a free shot at the question. So we consider that important. In order for nobody to hog the game at all, we have also changed the rule this year. We are removing all consulting among the teams on the phone lines during the game proper. The only times the teams can consult are at the beginning of each round when I announce the category. You can decide if anybody wants to sort of walk point for that. And in a steal situation, when a team is incorrect, the captain of the other team will consult with his team and everybody can talk and participate. And Mike and Adam, you have up to 10 seconds to say either pass or to give a response. Okay, the sooner you say pass, the quicker we can move the game along. I just plant that idea out there. Rochelle.
Did Bob go radio silent on you guys?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
So it's not just me.
No, it's not.
We lost Bob.
He said my name, and then it like the wrath of God or something happened. He'll come back in. We've had this issue with Hangouts on air. It usually happens once or twice and then it stops. Or Bob was just enjoying his meal and went off camera on purpose.
Yeah. I'm back. Can you see me? Hear me?
Yep.
But I cannot see, Rochelle, I cannot see the buzzer. Your little box at the bottom is black. And it's true, I did get a chance to get a bite of provolone cheese in, but
I can't log into the game room to room 198.
Ermin, should I go out and come back again?
Feel
I
good
see
to me.
you just fine.
Well, I can't see the buzzer, and if I can't see the buzzer,
That's
Rochelle is
that's
dual
me.
personality again.
Sorry.
No,
I got you. What is going on?
Is all of this making the YouTube cut? I just really hope that this is all being broadcast.
Yes, it's all being broadcast.
Yeah, but in the West Coast feed, we'll be able to cut it out.
All right, I'm going to attempt to share my screen now.
We're getting very advanced.
I was kicked out of the Hangout. That's the problem. What happened? Okay.
Is everyone able to log into the game room?
Yes.
The buzzer, like it's game code 198.
Yep,
Did you go-
I see the buzzer again.
Did you go to what's tpt.mykaplan.tv?
I have tpt.mykaplan.tv.
Okay. And
If I put in game code 198, it says this game room doesn't exist.
Ermin, should I create another game? All right, guys, I'm going to create another game. Okay, can everyone go into game 620? I see Adam, I see Rhoda,
Okay.
Lauren. Adam, why don't you try your buzzer since you're there? Okay, Rhoda? Good. Lauren? Allie? Or however you pronounce that. Mike? Okay, I assume Team 26. Are there other players who are not in?
Jamie's having tech issues, but I notified him that he needs to join the game room, so he's trying to reset.
Okay, 620. Wrong answer. Are you playing with 3?
No, we
I had to
four,
switch browsers. I had to switch browsers, so
Oh,
I'm
okay.
almost there.
Okay. Hope all the people watching this. Usually there's only a handful of people, so it's not like a billion people across the world watching us deal with it.
I hope there are no students watching this.
There are no students. We don't send out the YouTube links to students, so let's.
But they might find us. My students are super stalkery since I joined Live Online. They found me everywhere. They found me on Snapchat. They found me on Twitter. They found my super secret Facebook. Like, they're super stalky.
maybe you didn't send out the link to the rooms.
I didn't. Like, I can't even snap in peace anymore. What kind of life am I leading?
That's an existential question. Okay, Rebecca, you want to try your buzzer? Okay. Are we waiting for a fourth person for Team 26?
No, we are not.
Okay, you're playing down a man. Okay. We're good, Bob. I'm going off mic.
Okay. Thank you, Rochelle and Ermin and everybody for your patience. We're ready to start the game. I think we're all set on the new rules, and so I just wish all teams a lot of luck, big smiles. Remember, there's not much at stake in the first round. Not much at stake in the tournament either, except great bragging rights and some babka. But certainly, there's not many points in the first round. So as I always tell the contestants, relax, get the feel of the game. Everything will really be on the line in the second round. Okay, our first category.
Good luck to both teams.
Absolutely. Please, everybody mute and don't unmute. You have 3 seconds to unmute when I recognize you. Our first category is Notre Dame. Notre Dame is our category. So I'll kill a little time and say it could be pronounced Notre Dame, especially if it was Alex, who likes to overpronounce his French. And this is giving the teams a chance to consult and say who might be expert at Notre Dame or Notre Dame. Which one is it referring to? Let's see. Good luck, teams, for 1 point. Paris's Notre Dame Cathedral stands on an island in this river. Paris's Notre Dame Cathedral stands on an island in this river.
My buzzer is not working.
Well,
Mine isn't either. I just tried to reload it, and now I can't join the game.
I should do a fake question every game because the first question always gives us trouble. It's like every match. And I'm sure everyone knew the answer to that one. So, Ermin, what shall we do? Hello?
I don't
Are
know.
we resetting? I don't know what we're doing.
Can everybody hear? Can you not hear me?
No, I can hear you. I'm not sure, Ermin. I think he might be doing two things at once. I'm not in the office, so I don't know. It feels like we should redo the buzzer, right?
At least.
I was just going to say, I tried refreshing it and rejoining it, and now it says the game does not exist.
Okay.
I have the same woe.
All right, we're just creating another one. Sorry about this, guys. I don't know what's going on here. So wrong answer. Pathologies. And 26. Create game. 623. Mike, buzzer. Try the buzzer. Ellie. Lauren. Rhoda. Jamie. Jamie, want to try your buzzer?
Sure. Jamie's having issue with the Hangout. He can't hear.
We did see his buzzer just now.
We, on the phone line, asked him to hit it.
Yeah.
It always happens at the beginning.
Yep. I'm going to make up a couple of fake questions just so we can get the freezing and everything out of the way.
All right. I predict the only right answers I get are to fake questions.
Rebecca, you want to try your buzzer? All right. Why don't we go? Can Jamie hear through the phone line?
Yeah, we could do that.
Well, I mean, he should try to get back onto the Hangout, but I feel like we should get started.
Well, we should, but really, that's really that team playing with only 2 players.
That's a good point. All right, we'll wait for Jamie. There he is. Jamie, can you come on camera, or do you guys see him?
Maybe you should stay off camera if that would help. And as long as he can hear and buzz, we'll trust that nobody's cheating.
Jamie, can you hear us?
Hear me. Hear me.
Jamie's good with that.
Can he hear us?
Yes, he can.
Can we see his buzzer?
He can hear through the phone line, and he can use his buzzer.
Okay, can we just see that, Tim? Can we get a buzzer check from him to make sure?
Jamie, can you hit your buzzer, please? Yeah.
Okay. Well, the first answer was, of course, the Seine is the river where Notre Dame is. We're going to throw that one out. We're going to cross our fingers and hope across the river that we can get further along. Okay. Everybody mute, please. Adam, mute. Everybody. Thank you. Okay, here we go for 2 points in Notre Dame. Now we know what the category is. The cathedral was built on the site of an ancient temple dedicated to him, Rome's supreme god. Mike?
Jupiter.
Jupiter is correct. Jupiter is right. First blood to wrong answer. Pathologies, 2 points. Notre Dame for 3 points. In 1431, Notre Dame held the coronation of King Henry VI, and in 1804, the coronation of this man. In 1431, Mike?
Napoleon Bonaparte.
That is right. That's 3 points for wrong answer. Pathologies. And for those of you watching at home, Mike is showing that he's got his hand off the buzzer because he's buzzed in twice in this round. Thank you, Mike. I always like an early demonstration of that. Notre Dame for 4 teams. In 2009, a memorial was held at Notre Dame.
Hey, the buzzer is not reset.
It is reset now. Okay, thank you. For Notre Dame for 4, in 2009, a memorial was held at Notre Dame for victims of this airline's Flight 447, which crashed after leaving Rio. In 2009, a memorial was held at Notre Dame for victims. Jamie?
Air France?
Air France is correct. First blood for Team 26, 4 points on the board. And now for 5 points, surprise substitution, surprise substitution, surprise substitution, la 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 la. Well, they never got to the 5th clue in Notre Dame, so we have to substitute. I pity the food. I pity the food. That's the category. Mike is still out because this still counts as that category. I'm not picking on Mike, just letting the spectators and teams know. I pity the food for 5 points. Though there are no precise age statistics for the I'll start again. Though there are no precise age standards for this, this term is used for a young calf who didn't make it past 3 months. Though there are no precise age standards for this, this term is used for a young calf who didn't make it past 3 months.
I'm buzzing and nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I got a
actually.
window that showed up that says undefined.
Yeah, I can't click in either.
Me either.
Herman, are you there? I'm gonna have to G-chat him.
Sorry, teams. I'm going to come, while they're working, I'm going to find another surprise substitution because I'm tired of throwing out questions. The right answer, of course, was veal. And veal continue as soon as we can get rebooted.
Can we like verbally buzz in the meanwhile? Like, can we just say me or something?
I can't make that decision unilaterally, and we want to get this thing together.
Okay.
It's a nice thought, but let's see if we can work it out. We can work it out.
I can't find Herman.
I like that one. I pity the fool. Pity the food.
Oh, there's Ermin.
Oh, his mic's not working in the Hangout.
What should we do?
I hope it wasn't my eating that cheese. Though I don't regret it. It was delicious.
Eating cheese is always a good idea.
Oh God, that was bad.
You're damn right.
The new game code is 12. Ermin has created a scoreboard at the home office. Maybe it's something with my
Is there a leading?
computer.
Is there a leading digit? Is it 0, 1, 2, or is it just 12?
I think it's Ermin. Just 12.
That's just 12. Okay.
I have to go get a new piece of technology. I have 3 different browsers that refuse to acknowledge the new game code, so I have to go get a Kindle.
No, that can't be.
Yeah, I don't know how to get a browser to disrecognize a previous game code. I've tried clearing my cache, and that's not working. Any other suggestions?
Ermin, any other suggestions? Oh, Ermin can hear. She should be able to just enter 12.
No. It's stuck on the previous game code. When I enter tpt.kaplan.tv or whatever it is, it
How
will.
long would it take you to reboot the computer?
See you in a minute.
Okay, yeah, I would just restart the computer, yeah.
Yeah, we can soldier on without her.
Can,
Well, no, we can't because we're down. We'll be down to 2 players for this final question. Well, no, I'm out for this question.
Right. Oh, I didn't know Roger Moore passed away. Oh. Oh, that's a shame. He was my 3rd favorite James Bond. Right after Sean Connery. Okay. I'm looking at game code 623. I'm going to get out and come back.
We're on number 12, sir.
12.
okay, I have to stop sharing.
Can anybody hear me?
Yes,
I hear you, Bob. Rebecca's working on logging back in.
Okay, I have no buzzer in front of me. The screen is black. I can see all your nice faces, but both Rochelle boxes and the Trivial Pursuit box are black. So I can't see a buzzer. I'm going to go out and try come in again.
I mean, they're not black for me, but I just only see the symbol for the Trivial Pursuit tournament and the placeholder for Rochelle. I don't see any scoreboard or anything. Erman is here. Hi, Armand.
I am trying to.
Because I was saying hi to Armand.
Yeah, I'm still not
Can you
seeing
guys hear me now?
Hey, Ermin, would it help if should I jump off? Is it an issue of how many people?
That shouldn't be the problem. Can you guys see this screen share now?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in separate.
Game code 12. Shall we continue?
Yeah, if anyone's ready.
Okay, everybody ready? You guys are right. Let's.
Wait, I think the scoreboard, the buzzer needs to be cleared, please.
Right, but the score is correct.
Rebecca, are you here?
Buzzer's clear. Okay, here we go, teams. Final category and final clue in Notre Dame, except we've got a surprise substitution. I will forego the song since you already heard it and we want to move along. The category, 1920s literature. 1920s literature. For 5 points, Dr. Paul de Kruif, K-R-U-I-F, author of Microbe Hunters, was a consultant for this Sinclair Lewis novel. Dr. Paul de Kruif, author of Microbe Hunters, was a consultant for this Sinclair Lewis novel. 5 seconds. Time. The Sinclair Lewis novel that was set in the medical world was Aerosmith. Aerosmith. Gave its name to a famous rock band. I forget the name though. Okay, here we go. Our next category. You might have been expecting it. Go Irish. Go Irish is our category. And we're looking at some code now. Okay. Let's hope we can do this. Everybody ready for Go Irish for 1 point? The Halfpenny Bridge spans the Liffey River in this Irish metropolis. The Halfpenny Bridge spans the Liffey River in this Irish metropolis. Mike.
Dublin.
Dublin is right. A point for wrong answer, Pathologies. Go Irish for 2. Onions, potatoes, and this meat go into the traditional dish called Irish stew. Onions, potatoes, and this meat go into the traditional dish called Irish stew. Allie.
What is mutton?
I'll accept it. Mutton or lamb. We'll take that. 2 points. Well done for wrong answer, Pathologies. For 3 points, Go Irish. This Roman missionary brought Christianity to Ireland in the 5th century. Mike?
St. Patrick.
That's right, for 3 points. Go Irish for 4. The Irish town of Kerry lends its name to this colorful breed of pooch. The Irish town of Kerry lends its name to this colorful breed of pooch. 5 seconds. Time. It's an absolutely gorgeous Kerry Blue Terrier. Kerry Blue Terrier. Finally, Go Irish for 5. For organizing Band-Aid and other good works, this Irishman received an honorary knighthood. Adam?
Bono.
That is incorrect. We have to subtract 5 points. Here you go, Mike. For organizing Band-Aid and other good works, this Irishman received an honorary knighthood in 1986.
And I'm allowed to contribute to the discussion?
Yes, it's about buzzing, not about consulting.
We'll go with Bob Geldof.
Bob Geldof is the man. That's right, for 5 points. Okay, third category, after which I will announce the scores for those who can't see. Oscar-nominated sports flicks. Oscar-nominated sports flicks. For 1 point, Rod Tidwell is an underpaid by his lights wide receiver. Adam?
Jerry Maguire.
Jerry Maguire is correct. And Team 26 is out of the hole. Oscar-nominated sports flicks for 2. This 1989 Oscar nominee was based on the W.P. Kinsella book Shoeless Joe. This 1989 Oscar nominee was based on the W.P. Kinsella book Shoeless Joe. Adam?
Was it Field of Dreams?
Field of Dreams is correct. And Team 26 is in the black. Here we go for 3 Oscar-nominated sports flicks. Director Martin Scorsese had a bit part as a stagehand in this biography of Jake LaMotta. Jamie?
Raging Bull.
Raging Bull is right for 3 points for the blue team. Oscar-nominated flicks for 4. This 1976 Oscar winner used the tagline, "You have a ringside seat for the bloodiest bicentennial in history." Mike?
Rocky.
Rocky is right. Yes, there have been other bloody bicentennials, but this is the bloodiest.
But this is a 4 point?
That was 4 points, yes. Finally, for 5 points, Oscar-nominated sports flicks. Several Major League ball players had cameos in this 1942 Gary Cooper flick, including Babe Ruth and Bill Dickey. Several Major League ball players had cameos in this 1942 Gary Cooper flick, including Babe Ruth and Bill Dickey. Time. Okay, remember, well, I guess if you consulted, you might have put your heads together and come up with the Lou Gehrig story called The Pride of the Yankees. The Pride of the Yankees. Okay. At the end of the first half of the first round, we have wrong answer pathologies 20, Team 26 5, lots of points ahead. All aboard Amtrak we go, players. All aboard Amtrak. For 1 point. The Adirondack route hits New York City, Albany, and this second largest Canadian city. Jamie?
Montreal.
Montreal is correct. That's a stop on the Adirondack. 1 point. For 2 points. For 2 points. I'm the train route they call the city of this, which also hits Memphis and Chicago. Mike?
New Orleans.
New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. That is correct for 2 points. All aboard Amtrak for 3. The Southwest Chief route takes a right turn after stopping at this, Rhoda?
Albuquerque?
Albuquerque is correct. For 4 points. The express route, named for this Fort Ticonderoga hero, has stops in Rutland and Castleton, Vermont. Mike?
Ethan Allen.
Ethan Allen is right for 4 points. A triple stumper on the show. Well done. Finally, for 5 points. The Keystone route serves New York City, Philly, and this capital. 3 Mile Island is nearby if you're the nuclear plant Gawker type. The Keystone route serves New York City, Philly, and this capital. 3 Mile Island, Jamie?
Harrisburg.
Harrisburg is right. Well done. 5 points. That's the capital of Pennsylvania. Okay, the gap has narrowed as we go to, pay attention teams, same first and last letter. Same first and last letter. Okay, for 1 point. Everybody mute, please. Okay. Edible. You got to mute everybody.
Oh.
Thank you. Same first and last letter. Edible fruit matter or lurid fiction. Jamie?
Pulp.
Pulp is right, and the part of orange juice I hate. That's 1 point. Same first and last letter for 2. Old time sailor's drink made from rum. Old time, Mike?
Grog.
Grog is correct for 2 points, matey. Enough of that. For 3 points in same first and last letter. An invisible emanation or an intangible, Jamie?
Aura.
Aura is right. Intangible quality. Very good. 3 points. 4 points, first and last letter. Pertaining to the lips. Pertaining to the lips. Mike?
Labial.
Labial is right. Now, Mike and Jamie, who have been doing the heavy lifting, are both out of this. So everybody else get ready for 5 points. First and last letter are the same. A noble gas, atomic number 10. A noble gas. Adam?
Neon.
I looked at you I said, Adam knows this. He's going to buzz in. And you are right for 5 points. Neon is correct. Okay. I'm just psychic today. Here's our next category. Bananas. Bananas. Okay. For 2 points. Bananas grow in hands of 10 fingers or more. After harvesting, each hand is cut into what we call a bunch. Growers refer to it as a corona, Spanish for this. Mike?
Crown.
Crown is, of course, English for corona, and that's a point for wrong answer pathologies. Young plants with wide leaves are called hijos del agua, or sons of this. Rhoda?
Water.
Sons of water, hijos del agua, very good. And they're called because too much water goes to the leaves. Bananas for 3. Picking a banana releases a gas that changes its starch into this sugar from the Latin for fruit. Rebecca?
Cellulose.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to subtract 3 points. And Adam, you and your team can consult on this. Picking a banana.
We would like to,
Yeah, go ahead.
we're ready. We would like to go with fructose.
Fructose is the from the Latin. So the big switch of points there. Here we go for 4 points in bananas. A banana bush is commonly referred to as a tree, but it contains no woody tissue. It's actually a huge one of these plants, common to cooks like sage or basil. Mike?
Herb.
It is an herb, yes. See, you learned
Herb.
something. You learned something in this tournament. A banana bush is an herb. It's not a tree at all. Okay, our final clue in this first round for 5 points. Inside a banana, the inside of a banana carries nutrients such as sugars between parts of the plant. It's called the phloem, from the Greek word for this tough stuff that covers trees. The inside of a banana carries nutrients. Allie?
What is bark?
Bark is right for 5 points. Well done. Yeah, the phloem, and I looked up the pronunciation, Allie. The phloem is from the Greek word for bark. So at the end of our first round, we got through it. We will not end in a tie because we have an odd-numbered score, wrong answer pathology is 39, and an even-numbered score, Team 26 at 28. However, that is essentially a tie. Given all the points that are in the second round, it's anybody's match. As we go to our first category, this is totally accidental on my part, Shakespearean operas. Shakespearean operas. I will tell you something about an opera. You give me the Shakespearean play it's based on, okay? Might be easier than it sounds, but maybe not. Here we go for 2 points. Good luck, teams. Big energy, big smiles. For 2 points in Shakespearean operas, it's full of magic. Stormen and several called Der Sturm. It's full of magic. Stormen and several called Der Sturm. Mike?
What is The Tempest?
The Tempest is correct for 2 points. Shakespearean operas for 4. Shifting the title's focus, Jessica. Shifting the title's focus, Jessica. Time. Jessica is the daughter of Shylock, who is the Merchant of Venice. It's the opera based on the Merchant of Venice. Here we go, Shakespearean operas for 6. An enchanting work known as The Fairy Queen. An enchanting work. Rhoda.
Midsummer Night's Dream.
Midsummer Night's Dream, and you got it right. It's not Midsummer's Night Dream. I would have had to take away points because if I wanted to be a stickler jerk, but you got it right, so the issue didn't come up. Well done. For 8 points, Shakespearean operas. Love That Sparring, Beatrice et Benedict. Love That Sparring, Beatrice et Benedict. 5 seconds. Rebecca.
The Taming of the Shrew.
Oh, that is incorrect. We subtract 8 points. Here you go, Adam. Put on your thinking cap. You can consult with your team. Love That Sparring, Beatrice et Benedict. Nope, they're passing. The Sparring was a good guess, but Beatrice and Benedict are actually the hero and heroine of Much Ado About Nothing. Much Ado About Nothing. So, inadvertently, Team 26 is now in the lead, 34-33, as we go to our final Shakespearean opera clue. What a Farce! Sir John in Love and Several Called Falstaff. What a Farce! Sir John in Love and Several Called Falstaff. Time. It's the incredibly dreary opera based on The Merry Wives of Windsor, which for my money is a very dreary play. But what do I know? Okay, I think we'll have a little bit more enthusiasm for our next category, Classic Yummy Rockers. Classic Yummy Rockers. Okay. For 2 points, teams. You can't make a sandwich without this band, whose hits include Make It With You and If. You can't make a sandwich. Rebecca.
Bread.
Bread is 2 points for wrong answer. Pathologies. Now you're back in the lead. Well done, Rebecca. For 4 points. This artist's Bat Out of Hell album contained music. Rhoda?
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf, correct. Originally intended, if you can believe it, for a Peter Pan project. Ali is exercised about that for some reason. Here we go. Another chance for everybody for 6 points. 30 Days in the Hole, if you can't name this old Peter Frampton band whose name refers to a forced apology. Hi, got it all out. 30 Days in the Hole, if you can't name this old Peter Frampton band. Mike.
Humble Pie.
Humble Pie is correct. A triple stumper on the show, my friend. That's 6 points for the red team. Isn't this a great category? Better than Shakespearean opera. Classic Yummy Rockers for 8. This airborne, in quotes, country rock band included Graham and Gene Parsons, who, Rhoda?
Jefferson Airplane.
No, that's incorrect. I'm sorry, we have to subtract 8. Here's the entire clue for Mike and his team. This airborne country rock band included Graham and Gene Parsons, who, despite the group's name, are unrelated.
It is the Flying Burrito Brothers.
It is the Flying Burrito Brothers. Big swing of points there. 8 points for the red team. Now here we go for 10. In Yummy Classic Rockers, or Classic Yummy Rockers, if you prefer. This band was once named for NBA star Mookie Blaylock, but decided to go with a more well-preserved name. This band was once named for NBA star Mookie Blaylock, but decided to go with a more well-preserved name. 5 seconds. Time, the preserved with a little whimsical clue. The answer, oh, just saw Adam mouth it. Pearl Jam, yes. The original name of Pearl Jam was Mookie Blaylock, of all things. I somehow don't think Kurt would have gone into history as the lead man of Mookie Blaylock, but I could be wrong. Here we go with our next category. Teams doing very well. Rebels with a cause. Rebels with a cause. The for 2 points. The 1606 to 07 Zebrodowski Rebellion was an uprising of nobles against this country's king. That's Zebrzdowski. The 1606 to 07, Ali?
What is Poland?
With all those Z's and Y's and W's, what else could it be? 2 points is correct. Poland. You know, I looked up all these pronunciations, and that was one I missed. But you got it right anyway. Well done, Ali. For 2 points, 4 points, in Rebels with a Cause. In the 1799 Fry's Rebellion, Pennsylvania took up arms against attacks on this, including, Jamie?
Whiskey.
No, that's incorrect. We subtract 4 points. Here you go, Mike. In the 1979 Fry's Rebellion, Pennsylvania took up arms against attacks on this, including land and slaves.
We're going to go with property, sir.
Property is correct for 4 points. Yeah, the Whiskey Rebellion is often confused with it, but that you needed that last 4 words and those last 4 words, and Jamie jumped in a little prematurely, but the boldness will always pay. Here we go for in the long run. Here we go for 6 points in Rebels with a Cause. For 2 decades, Nobel Prize winner Aung San Suu Kyi has been the focal point of resistance to this country's ruling regime. Jamie?
Burma or Myanmar?
Burma or Myanmar, I take both. 6 points back for Team 26. Well done, sir. For 8 points. The 17th and 18th century Jacobite rebellions attempted to return this royal house to the British throne. The 17th and 18th century Jacobite, Mike?
Stuart.
That is correct. The Stuarts. The Stuarts is correct for 8 points, but, oh, okay, I got the buzzer back. Okay, that's right. Now, Rebels with a Cause for 10. Maoists, known as the Shining Path, have tried to overthrow this South American country's government. Maoists, known as the Shining Path, have tried to overthrow this South American country's government. Jamie. Jamie, that's a third buzzer. I'm going to have to subtract the 10 points and throw it over to Mike. I'm sorry. Mike, Maoists known as the Shining Path have tried to overthrow the South American country's government.
We're going to pass.
Okay.
We think we know, but we're going to pass because we're not sure enough.
Right. The Shining Path, as I think Jamie probably knew, is associated with Peru. But unfortunately, that's the rules. We have to, especially in the second round, we have to obey it. So, no, you know, it happens. There's still time. We're halfway through the final round. It's 63 for wrong answer pathologies, 22 for Team 26. But we've got 3 full categories, lots of points. We'll shake it off and go on to traditional anniversary gifts. That's our next category. Traditional anniversary gifts. For 2 points. The 7th isn't so lucky if your skin is sensitive to this natural fabric, though the merino type is finer. Rhoda?
Wool.
Wool is correct. Wool is correct. 2 points for Team 26. For 4 points, traditional anniversary gifts. You can buy a gift of this for the 9th anniversary from the store called This Barn. You can buy a gift of this, Ali.
What is pottery?
Pottery is right for 4 points. Pottery Barn. Traditional anniversary gifts for 6. For the 14th anniversary, You could give a piano whose keys symbolize this traditional, Mike.
Ivory.
Ivory. 14th anniversary is ivory.
My 14th anniversary is in a couple of weeks. Now I gotta
Okay.
buy a piano. Thanks, Bob.
Well, you might try a box of ivory snow. At least it would be whimsical and much cheaper. Or some bars of soap. They're practical. Here we go for 8 points. The traditional gift for a 12th anniversary is this luxurious fabric in the name of an ancient trade route from China. Allie.
What is silk?
Silk, the Silk Road, yes. Did you give your wife something silk 2 years ago, Mike?
Uh,
I know, that was the piano. You were a little early with the piano. I gotcha. Okay. Unfortunately, the fifth clue in this category was a visual, so we have to resort to a surprise substitution, surprise substitution, surprise substitution, la 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 for 10. I added that little fillip at the end. Okay, the replacement category is just a bill on Capitol Hill. Just a bill on Capitol Hill for 10 points. Before the Hill, longtime Florida Representative Bill McCallum was a commander in JAG, this U.S. Navy Corps. Mike?
Judge Advocate General.
That is right. 10 points for wrong answer pathologies. And we go into our next to last category, which is architects. Architects, answer your buzzers teams, for 2 points. The art of this center, named for an oil man, is housed in a Los Angeles hilltop complex designed by Richard Meyer. Mike?
Getty.
Getty Center is correct for 2. Architects for 4. From 1887 to 1893, he was chief draftsman for the Chicago firm of Adler and Sullivan. From 1887 to 1893, Mike?
Mies van der Rohe.
That is incorrect. We subtract 4 points, throw it over to Adam and his team. From 1887 to 1893, he was chief draftsman for the Chicago firm of Adler and Sullivan. They have 10 seconds to consult and either say pass or give a response. That's my help.
Okay, we're gonna pass.
Okay. The draftsman for this firm was Frank Lloyd Wright, and it was a triple stumper on the show, so no harm in that one. No shame in that one. Here we go for architects for 6. In the 1970s, this Chinese American designed the aluminum-clad skyscraper at 88 Pine Street in New York City. In the 1970s, this Chinese American designed the aluminum-clad skyscraper at 88 Pine Street in New York City. 5 seconds. Time, and it's a beautiful building. He also designed my college, SUNY Albany. I am Pei is the gentleman. For 8 points in architects. In 1657, he was appointed professor of astronomy at London's Gresham College. In 1657, he was appointed professor of astronomy at London's Gresham College. 5 seconds. Time. In the 17th century, when you hear about architects, you should think Sir Christopher Wren. Sir Christopher Wren is what we're looking for. And finally, for 10 points in architects, his designs are seen in the film Triumph of the Will. After World War II, he spent 20 years in Spandau prison. His designs are seen in the film Triumph of the Will. After World War II, he spent 20 years in Spandau prison. Time. The man was the notorious and fascinating Albert Speer. Albert Speer. Okay, our final category with wrong answer pathologies, a healthy lead, 89 to 24. Z is 4, and Z is in quotes, and you know what that means. Z is for. So Z is for 2 points. Good luck, teams. Z is for this scientific field that might study pandas or pumas. Allie.
What is zoology?
Zoology is correct for 2 points.
I knew that one.
Yes, very good. For 4 points. Z is for this musical instrument with strings stretched across a soundboard. Rhoda.
Zither.
Zither is correct. Ding, 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 ding. Third man theme. Well done. 4 points. For 6, Z is for this getup, popular in the 1940s, that lent its name, Rhoda?
Zoot suit.
Zoot suit to a wartime LA riot. Very good. 6 points for the blue team. Z is for 8. Z is for this African island, which, oddly, once was home to the capital of Oman. Z is for Rebecca?
Zanzibar.
Zanzibar is right for 8 points. And finally, for 10 points, Z is for a Babylonian temple tower. Mike.
Ziggurat.
Ziggurat is right. We'll take a ziggurat break. And the final score, wrong answer pathologies 109, team 26 34. Well done, teams. Again, it's a double elimination, so sometimes we say goodbye to teams, sometimes we just say see you again. Thank you very much, and we have another.
Very well played. Very well played.
Nice job.
Nice job.
Big energy and smiles. Thank you, teams.
Good
We'll
job,
go on.
guys. Sorry about all the technical difficulties.